Okay, bye.
All right. Almost live. Almost
Yeah, I'm seeing
live.
it.
There we go. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's that time for Southern Fried Geek Out again. This episode 2. Here with me, I have Soul Processing today. So, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself there?
Yeah, so I'm one of the idiots on a channel called Final Save Point, and we talk about video games and dick jokes. And we started reviewing hardware because it's a PC gaming site, and if you don't know hardware on PCs, I guess you could spend 3 grand every couple of years, but that's cool.
All right.
And yeah, so let's see. Recently, it's been mostly tech. So I've got a couple reviews up. I had one of the R9 285 just go up not too long ago. It's like it's the reviews about the size of an episode of Family Ties, so be prepared for that. But
Good review, though.
it'll explain a lot of like why that card is different from the Tahiti it replaced it. And then I just had a review of these go up. These are the Venturi fans from Fractal, and I'm gonna have this guy go up soon, hopefully tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So, and then yeah, I got a couple more hardware things going around, and we're gonna start doing a lot more hidden gems and other gaming stuff a lot easier now because YouTube Gaming's here now. So,
Yep.
yay!
Woo. So, speaking of games, what games you been playing this week? Anything fun and exciting out of the ordinary?
Rocket League,
Rocket
Insurgency.
League. Yeah.
Let's see,
Insurgency, my favorite game.
GTA. Broforce.
Broforce. I haven't played Broforce.
Yeah, you're
Check
missing
that
out. It's basically, it's one of the greatest games ever made.
Cool. All right.
I stand by that for myself, nobody else.
Okay. Well, everybody else said Titanfall sucks, and I played it and I enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I
you
need to
know,
get back into that. I'm thinking next month I'm going to put it back on the drive and play more of it.
yeah, yeah. I think I'll probably buy it because it's only like $20 now. I played it when it was in early access, I think, and I had a blast with it. I absolutely enjoyed it. But yeah, for me it's mostly just been Insurgency, pretty much. Been streaming with Stephanie every day, pretty much, and we'll continue doing that. And during the week, I'm gonna periodically stream different games. I want to do some like single player games and finish Tomb Raider. I never did even finish Tomb Raider, so I want to do that.
Trace
And,
effects.
Trace effects. I can actually use that.
Per plus. Yeah, and
Yep.
while we're talking about it, one of our buddies is here, Osiris Tech over there. He's going to start doing some more, sounds like he's going to do some more gaming on his channel, Osiris Tech, and he does mostly like games for like Linux, and even if you just like indie stuff, because that's primarily what's on Linux, that'd be a good channel to check out too.
It is
Um,
really good stuff.
and me and you, not together, but both played Black Ops Beta,
Yes.
which
Yep. We should probably talk about that for a minute since it's relevant.
it's more Call of Duty.
It's more Call of Duty. It's more camping and get shot in the head and missile storm simulator.
Yeah. Did you try any of the free running?
Free run, yeah, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking, but
It
it's no
feels
pun intended.
sticky. I
Yeah.
mean, like you don't jump off of surfaces as much. Like it was to the point where I kind of found it useless. Like, here's the wall, here's the ground. If they're separated at all, I'm not landing on it.
Right.
I'm gonna go to the bottom of the pit. Where Titanfall was like, I felt like I was like in a skate park going like off this corner to this
Right.
corner. It's like, yeah, what I played at beta is pretty much cemented me not getting that game. Is what it ended
Yeah.
up with.
For me, my main issue was in the beginning was the friggin' mouse lag. I couldn't figure it out, but then I talked with Blind Run Gaming. He told me to lock my frame rate, disable the mouse filtering, and so I locked my frame rate at 60. It fixed the issue, but even though it's fixed, it still doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the aiming in Advanced Warfare at all, for instance.
Yeah,
And,
there's acceleration going on with it. I bet it feels
Right.
just like Far Cry did
it does,
when you
actually,
turned the
yes,
mouse
it does.
acceleration off and it was still on.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me.
Yep. As far as the graphics go, from what I saw, I was not impressed. I cranked everything up all the way, and I was just like, it's a game. It wasn't really blowing me away or anything.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed
Um,
this either, but I had it on 1080,
mhm,
and like the new thing that's happening that I'm not down with, but I understand why they're doing it is because of the consoles, pretty much.
right.
Is they'll render a game, they'll have the HUD and everything in 1080, but the actual well, they're rendering the game actually like 720.
Hmm.
So the game's running at 720, and they put like a post-process filter, which makes it kind of look like this. It's like a lens full of like Vaseline or something, so you can't see like the edges or something.
Right.
And so they're scaling that up to 1080, but it's not true 1080 with a
Hmm.
hell of a like I can tell it. I can tell that stuff like just like that. It sticks out to me like a sore thumb, and that game is definitely not running native 1080 in this beta.
Right.
It is
Yeah.
definitely like 720 or something scaled up.
It really looks like Black Ops 2, in my
To
opinion.
me, it
It,
looks
it
like
looks very similar.
it look.
But
What it reminds me of is it looks a lot like Planet Side 2 for somebody that doesn't have like
yeah.
a powerful video card, so you can do that in Planet Side where you can have it like render at a lower resolution, scale up. It looks
Hmm.
identical. It looks just
Yeah.
like that.
Speaking of the rendering, did you ever figure out what the 3D object rendering is? Like they had a slider for that. I could never figure out what the hell that was.
Yeah, that's if you have like a 3D screen.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. So it's like doing like the depth of field thing or the intensity of the depth of the 3D or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
Which
I
I
gotcha.
was gonna show off, but I can't find it now.
Oh,
Uh,
I was like, what the fuck is that slider
oh,
doing?
oh, oh. Hold on, I'm about to be cooler than all of you motherfuckers.
All right. Yeah, that game's not. I don't see myself buying it. Oh shit. Are those the actual like Nvidia glasses?
No, these are the Sony ones.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got you. I had some Mitsubishi ones one time. They did not work well. But yeah, it just
Probably,
came with my 3D
probably
TV.
needed
It
unleaded to
wasn't.
run.
Yeah. Probably got a few brain tumors when I was wearing them, but yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna be buying that game. I'll see how the zombie mode is, but I probably still won't even buy it, even if the zombie mode is good. But yeah, I'm pretty much crossing that one off my list. Nothing about it impressed me, and really the multiplayer kind of frustrated me, to be honest. Keep in mind, I'm not like great at shooters, but when I'm going like fucking 24 and or well like 2 and 24 and shit, there's a problem there. I
Well,
mean,
the thing is too is like Call of Duty had its time. It was revolutionary, you know.
mhm,
Um, but it's based off such old style gameplay now that it's like
mhm,
it's getting the jump on somebody. You know, once you do,
right,
they're dead. Like period, right?
yep,
You really have to fuck up or miss to really not kill
right,
somebody that you get to jump on in that game. And so that's what it's about. It's like you learning the map and learning where to be so you know when somebody's going to cross in front of you. That's pretty much
yep,
it.
that's it.
Um, Insurgency, for instance, which obviously I'm a fan of,
Yeah,
is an actual skill-based game, in my
yep,
opinion. You where I don't want to take away from Call of Duty. It takes skill to learn the map layouts and stuff like that, but once you do, it's pretty much over and over again,
yeah,
just wiping up fools. It's always been that way with me with Call of Duty. It's all about map layout, and that's pretty much about it. The hit markers kind of bug me, and then the other thing about Call of Duty is always bug me is it doesn't feel like it feels like you're playing paintball.
right,
So the maps are so small and condensed in, and then here I am with a sniper rifle when I feel like I could pick up a rock and throw it at that dude.
right,
It's
yep,
like, you know,
yep,
yeah. So it's like I'm was looking for something new, and I kind of found that in Insurgency, and that's why I'm hooked on that. The Call of Duty, they just like took Titanfall ideas and vice versa because it was the same guys, but they didn't really uh, make or improve anything better from what those guys were doing. It's just like tacked on, you
yeah,
know. So,
yep. Same here.
but you can,
Insurgency is definitely more fun to play, in my opinion. Like, I absolutely love that game.
but you can swim it. I noticed that.
Yeah, you can. Yep,
Yeah. So,
yep. They did that part.
yeah. Well, so'd Quake, but whatever.
Right. Yep. So yeah, no Black Ops 3 for Chris, dude. That's pretty much confirmed. The only way I'm gonna play it is if somebody buys it for me. Not saying I want anyone to, but that would probably be the only way I would actually play it when it releases.
Me.
So yeah, had that. What else new came out as far as games recently? I think there's like a couple of things.
Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out next week, I believe. It comes
That's
out
it.
the first, actually.
I
Um,
might actually play that.
yeah, so I have Ground
Yeah.
Zeroes,
Hmm.
and it's a good PC port, runs 60 frames. Sorry,
Hmm.
Osiris, no Linux version.
Oh man.
Um, but it's Metal Gear.
Right.
It's like a stealth game that doesn't really quite make sense. It's like, well, it's broad daylight, but if I get down on my belly and start crawling like this, nobody can see
Yep.
me. It's
Yep.
it's the thing I've always liked about Splinter Cell. It's a little bit more grounded in reality, where uh,
Hmm.
it's like if I hide in a box, I'm good.
Right.
Hey, that box wasn't there before. Oh, okay, never mind. It's cool.
Yeah.
But
So how's the wife?
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
goofy, and I've heard it. Everybody's praising it right now. When people say 10 out of 10, though, from like major outlets, I kind of like,
Mhm.
oh, what was your money hat? But
Right. That's the first thing I think
yeah,
is who paid you.
because I'm sorry, like I don't ever see a situation where a game should have a 10
Yep.
ever.
There's always something wrong with it.
There's there's
Always.
no such thing as a
Yep.
perfect game ever.
Yep.
So,
That's
anyways,
very true.
sorry.
So how's the keyboard and mouse controls on Ground Zero? Is it decent?
It's super sensitive at first. Once you turn it down, you're fine. If you have a gaming
Okay.
mouse that you can mess with the DPI, even
Hmm.
better.
Okay.
But there's no acceleration or anything like that.
Good.
It's one
Okay.
to one. You can run it maxed out on pretty modest settings. If you don't mind getting below 60 frames, at least on my
Hmm.
AMD card, you can run it full
Right.
max and do like 45.
Okay.
Doesn't do any
That's
lower than
not
that.
bad.
Uh,
I wouldn't even mind playing that game at 30 frames. Like I'd be okay with that on that game.
yeah, and it does a
But
thing where it's like the VSync on it
mhm.
is it's I don't know what it is. It's almost like a borderless window kind of VSync.
Mhm.
So it doesn't do that stutter very easily that you typically pick up when you go below 60 because it's like you will see it derp out sometimes. Like I have a couple things that will pop up in borderless, like kind of in the corner, like my Asus thing or whatnot, and I can
Mhm.
tell when I turn VSync on that that's what it's doing because that'll pop up on the corner there.
I gotcha.
And so yeah, it's basically forcing a form of borderless window, I guess.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah. But no, it's a fun game. I like it. Play if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence or you never played a Metal Gear, I would suggest getting Ground Zeroes and then get the other one when it
Okay.
goes down in price. That way you can kind of get used to it and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a try because the last one I played was Sons of Liberty actually back on PS2. I think I played the first one and that one. Those are the only ones I've played, and I enjoyed the shit out of both of them.
Yeah,
So I'll check out Ground Zero, give it a shot.
yeah. MGS
Uh,
3 is like stupid but so much fun. That was the last one I had a great time with. The controls were terrible. They were
mhm.
absolute dog shit, but
Yeah.
yeah, good
Hear that.
games. Good games, especially if you like silly shit.
Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm still waiting on Battlefront. I think that's going to be the one I'm looking most forward to this year.
I'm
As far as
probably
like massive shooters,
I'm
but
probably gonna get like peer pressured into it
yeah,
because everybody
probably
else
by
is
me.
getting it.
But
Yeah, probably.
I just really want to check it out. If it's anything like the like Battlefront 2, if it's anything like that, I'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
but
Everybody's claiming it's just Battlefield 4 reskinned, but I'm not gonna make that call until I play it myself.
yeah, but there were a couple games here. Let me I look at a lot of indie games. Um,
Hmm.
and there's one I saw last night that I'd like you guys to check out sometimes. It's still in early access.
Hmm.
And today I just ended up getting Super Time Force, which I'm gonna check out after this. Uh,
Super Time
this
Force.
one is called Megasphere.
Hmm.
It's a small indie game. It just popped up on early access not too long ago. It's $15 right now. It's got a look to it that's super interesting. So it's pixel art, but light reacts to the pixels.
Oh, that's pretty
So
cool.
it's like the pixels are made out of like a metallic material, and as
Hmm.
light goes around the room, you'll see it like shine off the pixels. It's bizarre to see it in action or whatnot. The only reason I didn't get it is because it's in extremely early access right now.
Hmm.
I don't typically get games until towards the very end of their early access cycle, but it's got it's like Blade Runner in space
That's pretty
is the
awesome.
best way to call it. It looks flippin' rad. And then Osiris has got a video up of another game that's a pretty good one called Outland, which is
Outland,
made
yeah.
by House Marquee. and
Mhm.
they've done some other games like Super Stardust HD, and I want to say Resogun was the other one on PS4.
Mhm.
And so they do some good shit. But yeah, there's like nowadays I just mostly play indie for like that's where it's at. Like AAA is kind of going,
Yeah, it really
yeah,
is.
going out the window.
Very few things I play that's AAA these days.
Yeah,
And,
it's like I feel like if you want to play the best games on PC, you only need like a good graphics card anymore because it's not graphics for gameplay anymore. It's
right.
yeah,
It is. Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much get away with spending like $200 on a graphics card and be completely good.
yeah,
Whether you get it new or used, you'd be pretty good.
yeah,
1080p, no doubt. Yeah, that's. Trying to think if there's anything. Oh, Shadow Warrior 2.
yeah,
Can't wait to get my hands on that.
yeah. We're gonna be
That
playing
is
that
gonna be
co-op
epic.
in that for sure.
Yep. Oh
That
yeah.
looks cool as hell.
Yep. Wait, co-op?
Yeah, there's
Uh,
co-op in it.
oh, I'm definitely playing it.
Yeah,
Holy
so there's
shit.
there's two ninjas that you see in the game the whole time, and
Yeah.
I guess each level's like a map, like a large ass map. Each person
Mhm.
starts out in a different area in the map, and
Mhm.
from your point of view, no matter who's playing who, you see the
Mhm.
story as your low rank. But when you see
Mhm.
me in the game, I'm one of the weird ninjas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and your
That's
perspective of
kind of
the
trippy.
story changes on where you spawn on the map.
Mhm.
Yeah, that game's gonna be badass. I'm stupid excited for that.
Yeah. That is That's pretty excellent. Do they have a projected release time yet? At least like a quarter or something
Not
like that?
really, no.
Yeah.
They're pimping it already. I'm hoping it's this year.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it'll be great though. The Shadow Warrior games have never disappointed me. Either one of them. They're especially the original one. I love that.
yeah,
It was one of my favorite games playing as a kid, definitely.
yeah.
And
Very cool. And the new one was good, and I gave it to Josh, and he needs to play it.
yeah, play it, Josh.
Play it. Play Shadow Warrior.
It looks really pretty, and I bet it looks fucking awesome on a 4K display too. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely
Probably
run
look
on
pretty
4K
rad.
too. It's not hard to run.
Yep.
Yeah, but other than that, that's all I've been playing and looking forward to, and yada yada.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. 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 I'm with you, man. Like I've got so many games in my library already. I'm not even really looking at like too many new game releases. I'm trying to run through what I have already, and I'll be definitely doing. My goal is now that I'm fully on YouTube, I'm gonna try to do at least one or two different games every week. I'll be mostly playing Insurgency because that's like my favorite game ever. But yeah,
everybody's like, "Damn, you forget me addicted on that, you son of a
yep,
bitch."
yep.
So
First time I played it was with Cell, I think, and I never stopped after that.
yours is just Chris, dude, right?
Yep.
I like how it's like get disappointed in your life. Oh, so your in total value is $927 worth of value on your games.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, but you got a lot of hours, 385.
Oh. Yeah, I checked that. What was it like maybe 1 or 2 years ago when somebody first did that thing, and I was at like $2,600 or some stupid amount.
Yeah, mine is
But
$3,414 worth of
good
total. And I
God,
have 2,584 hours gameplay.
damn!
Yeah, I have a problem.
It says I've only got 385 hours on Steam, like in general,
Yeah,
or is it?
yeah, I think that's what it said.
That can't be right.
Hmm.
I don't know about that one
That's
because I know just between like
maybe I've missed
Insurgency
something.
and Darksiders 2, I have over that for sure. But it is what it is. I think it's still a really cool thing though that you can even get a rough
Yeah,
estimate of
that's
that.
what it's saying.
Yeah,
385.7 hours.
crazy.
Hmm.
Oh, I think you know what? Try Chris underscore dude. That's probably what did it.
Uh,
That's probably what it was. 'Cause yeah, I've got more than 385 hours on Steam.
let's see here.
Talking them stats.
Like how the buttons get disappointed in your life. Okay, so your total value is $2,104.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And it says you have 1,210 hours on Steam.
Okay, that sounds more feasible. That's what it was. Can't forget that underscore. Very important.
Yeah. Did we have video feed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I just see a black screen.
Really? Oh, try refreshing. It did that to me the second time we went live. I had to refresh it.
Gotcha. There we go.
So yeah, what you think about YouTube gaming so far? A
Um,
couple of times you've used it.
so far as video quality goes, it's superb.
Yep.
Um, Before my general feeling was because what I was basing it off of is the YouTube player was HTML5, or at least it was last time I
Mm-hmm.
checked. I don't know if they went back to Flash on the regular YouTube since they did the new update when Windows 10 came out.
Right. I'm not sure either.
Um, what I'm going to say is my general impression of Twitch was the reason your videos would always look blocky or whatnot on Twitch was because I thought it was just because it was in Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Having said that, now going back and seeing how it's running on YouTube, that's not the case.
Right.
It's their service is. I don't have a good way of saying it. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of people say things are cool, like on Twitch, like the host button or the alerts or whatnot. That's not Twitch. That's somebody else creating tools for it.
Yeah. It's all third party.
If you look at anything that Twitch has done lately, it's been to push more ads onto you.
Yep.
Like the thing that makes me mad about it. There's no reason why me as a broadcaster on Twitch should ever have an ad play on their dashboard, or have it play through mute.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
those are the innovations I've gotten from Amazon on Twitch, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so like when this came out, I'm like, hell yeah! And it's linked to my channel. I'm on that shit like quick. Like every single future Hidden Gems episode is just going to be a live stream to YouTube
Yeah.
Gaming, and then the VOD will go straight up.
Yep.
Kills two birds with one stone. So
It does. It's really awesome. I'll be doing the same as well when I do. I'm going to start getting into product reviews very soon, and I'll definitely do that. I'll live stream it, and then I might go back and edit just a little bit of it to shorten it up and throw it on there.
yeah.
And, yep.
So places they can improve, they need to have pop out chat.
Definitely.
They have to have pop out chat. I don't know why I didn't see that. I would like to see more separation between the two. I don't want complete separation. I do like being able to put the VODs on YouTube.
Mhm.
But what I would like to have is have the full VOD on YouTube Gaming.
Yep.
And then I would love to see a full editor built into YouTube Gaming so I can cut that, shorten it down, and put it on my normal YouTube channel.
Right.
And then be like, hey, if you want to see the full VOD, go to the YouTube Gaming thing. I know it sucks like
Right.
sending somebody someplace else,
Yeah.
but trust me, like having these two mixed the way that they are right now is not going to work out in the long run. They're going to have to separate them a little bit more.
Yeah. I think they will. I think in due time they're going to get all this hammered out. I have faith in them. I'm hoping to have faith in them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, like Squad says down there, it's chat definitely needs work. Like you can't
Yeah.
sit there and go like at Chris dude and have it pop
Right.
up in chat or
have
something.
it highlight
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
Having
Yep.
said that, like you can still do certain things. You can sit there and capture a region in OBS and then chroma key it for white, and it'll still pop up the chat, like on your screen
Right.
or whatnot. But it's just like now it's just like a waiting game. It's like evolve it a little bit, wait for the tools.
Yep.
Other than that, it's pretty solid. I like it.
Yeah, the only other thing is, I think as of right now, as far as donations go, I think it's all limited to Google Wallet at this time. I'm pretty sure they're going to integrate PayPal into there at some point. But I mean, again, you can always just throw your own link in there to your like public tipping page or whatever it is you have set up.
Mhm.
And but it'd be really nice to do. I haven't really played around with the interface too much. Do you know if you can do like a custom layout like below your channel, or have they not gotten that far yet?
I don't think they've gotten that far yet. I've only just messed around with it barely.
Mhm.
And the one thing that is annoying I've noticed the past couple days, so I figured out if you stick your VOD on private,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't pollute your regular subscription stream for your users. But
Right, that's how I have
yeah,
mine set,
there's
yeah.
certain things like that they need to fix. But yeah, it's like that. It's the layout. It's little things here and there, but it's like growing pains. I mean, they're just starting out, and for
Yeah.
being out for a week, I've got no problems or anything. It's not like
Yeah.
I went to go stream and it just didn't work or anything like
Right.
that. Like when Hitbox first started, it had all kinds of issues where it wasn't streaming right. And I would still say that YouTube Gaming, Twitch still has issues because most people try to do that aren't partnered to try to do over 3,500.
Yeah.
It just it goes crazy. It will
It
not
does.
work.
It
Um,
does. I've tried it. Yep.
yeah, this you can throw whatever. You can throw like 10,000 at this and it's fine.
Yep. It'll do it.
Yeah,
Yep. Do whatever your connection's capable of for sure.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that in the not so distant future we'll see 4K capabilities for the streaming. And I don't think it'll happen too soon, but I think it'll be coming, and I think that'd be badass for people that can run it anyway. That'll be pretty awesome.
And there will be the people on the consoles. I could do 720.
Yep. Console potato peasants. Yeah. I love it, man. Like you said, for being out for like not even a week yet, the core things are down. The stream works when you click stream. It works. The quality is freaking awesome. The video and audio quality is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the chat, for all intensive purposes, works.
Yeah,
It's not the best.
I would
but-
say it's serviceable.
right.
Yeah.
I think they're doing great. They have a very strong foundation. I'll put it to you like that.
Yeah.
Like it can pretty much only go up from here, from what I can see.
Yeah.
Hope to God.
The only other things I'm going to say is it's not really reflective on YouTube, but I've noticed that there's been a lot of people with YouTube channels that have started streaming, and some people are good. They're interactive with chat, like Osiris was. I was on there the other night. He was talking to me the whole time and whatnot. And some people will just stare into the camera and play games, never looking at chat because they're so used to doing things the YouTube way. And it's like people on that have YouTube channels that way need to get out of that mindset. Being a streamer, being a personality on YouTube is not the same thing. And if it's all going to be YouTube personalities that go to it all of a sudden and just crud it up with like their poor streaming capabilities or poor, that could be bad for it for a little while, because I have been seeing some bigger channels and stuff really trying to embrace it and try to go over, but they just don't understand. So
Right.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard talks that Boogie might actually be starting to do it. I don't if he can. I'm not sure if his contract with Twitch will allow him to do it, if he was one of the early adopters of the contract or not. But I think that would be awesome if they would get him on YouTube, because he is a really good streamer to watch.
Well, it's like Twitch is like in a weird place too. Like, you as a user of Twitch are technically under contract to not go anyplace else or stream anyplace else while you're on Twitch. Now, having said that, I've been doing that this week. I've been streaming to Twitch, that, and Hitbox. At the end of the day, if Twitch is like, hey, you can't do that, we need to take your account down, I'll be like, okay, later.
Yeah, if you guys actually go to my Twitch page right now, it basically sends you to YouTube Gaming. So I've already done it for them.
Yeah. So I've got like 100 some followers on Twitch, and I'm basically trying to wean them over to YouTube.
Right. That's my goal too.
Yeah.
I have half as many subscribers on YouTube as I do followers on Twitch, and I'm happy to make the full move over here and take the hit, honestly.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can't... Having streamed to Twitch for almost 2 years now, and it never fails. There's almost one out of every couple of times I stream on there, I go to hit stream, it doesn't work. There's something going on with it.
That too.
And when I talk to people that have, like Josh, that have partnership with them, it seems like it magically works all the time. If they have a problem, it's for like their OBS or their system. It's not Twitch. And I just get so frustrated because it's like, you look at like their rules, and I'm going to be honest with you right now. My feeling on Twitch is it's a group of buddies. They're in their clique or whatnot. I've seen people that have 100, 150 viewers. They're still not partnered. You have people like Paul, who's got 50 viewers. He's not partnered. Like, what? Like, on average, he's got 50 to 75 viewers in there all the time. He's not partnered. I've seen people that have 10, 15. They're partnered. Like, there's something inherently broken there. It's a buddy system. It's, if you know me, you're going to get partnered. That's basically it.
I've seen people on there that are partnered that do nothing but drink beer and just do Q&A all the time. Don't do anything game related or like a gaming podcast or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they get to keep doing it.
Yeah. So anyways, this has become... Let's talk about Twitch, right?
Yes, let's do that.
But that's the problem with me. When you ask me a question, I'm going to give you an honest answer.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's why I like having you on so much, man. I'm with you. I don't pull any punches. I'm talking, I'm speaking the truth about what I know anyway. So
yeah. But
overall, Twitch is a popularity contest from what I see.
Yeah, if anybody's involved, like, at the Twitch partnership, if you're seeing this at some time in the future and you're not taking any of like what I have to say with a grain of salt,
Hmm.
you're doing yourself a disservice because I
Yep.
think YouTube is in a good position that in 6 months to a year, you're going to start seeing actual growth on the YouTube
Hmm.
gaming. I think in 5 years, you might see a position where Twitch is barely a thing anymore.
Yep.
So it,
I think it can happen.
like
Yep.
I want Twitch to be out there and compete, but they need to actually compete and not just try to sit there and stagnate and push more ads on people.
Yep. That's the other thing that pisses me off too is not only do you have to pay a monthly fee to get ads turned off, which I can understand. Like if YouTube did that, I'd be cool with that because the content creators are still getting paid, and same on Twitch, pretty much. But like you said, you go into your own stuff and you have to watch. Like if I go to my page right now and want to watch a highlight I did, I have to watch an ad to
Yeah.
see my highlight, to see a minute long highlight, for instance. And the fact that YouTube allows pretty much anyone to partner with them and make money off of the ads they're playing is awesome.
Hmm.
Twitch could do the same thing. Wouldn't be, they would still make their truckload of money, no problem, but they're not doing it, for whatever reason.
Well, they could do
Or,
quality
and
options, but they don't.
yeah, and the quality options, that's the other big thing. I couldn't tell you how many times I've been streaming on Twitch and had people say the stream's buffering, and I'll go and lower the bit rate, stop the stream, lower the bit rate, resume the stream, still having the issues, and then I feel bad because there's really not much I can do for them. But on YouTube, I can stream at 12,000 kilobits, and somebody can watch in 240p on a cell phone, and it'll look fine.
Yeah.
And which is yeah, it's awesome.
Well, good thing you don't
Like
have the
Twitch
chat
really
in there
should
because
do
that's
it.
pretty much how I feel, squad.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
at the end of the day, what I'm going to say is I'm probably going to stick with this. I'm going to still stream the Twitch because I have the capability to. I have no reason not
Hmm.
to. And I
Right.
think if I get enough people over there and they can see the difference for themselves,
Yep.
eventually it'll just come over. But
I think when I upgrade my computer, I'll probably dual stream to Twitch. But as it is right now, it's pretty hard for me to do a dual stream,
oh, you can do a dual
even
stream.
using an RPMP. But
You can do a dual stream.
yeah,
Yeah,
I have to talk to you later about how to set that up.
yeah, no, that's easy.
Uh,
Um,
But here's my question for you on that: could I stream at like a stupid high bit rate on YouTube and have a lower one for Twitch? Would it work like that, or would I have to set them both to the same
it'd
bit
be the
rate?
same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
The only way you do
I
it
could
is
probably
two
still do
separate
it.
encoders and
Okay.
then two separate streams from your house. So,
I would need an upgrade for that to be able to do it how I want to do it anyway.
yeah.
I mean, I could just do 720, 3500,
Mhm.
and that would work pretty well.
Yeah.
Because I actually did look at the quality on 720 on YouTube. It's really good even at 3500.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's cleaner than Twitch.
I just do 720.
Yeah.
It's still sharp enough, and that 60 frames a second is more important to me.
Right. Yep. Same here.
I can push the bit rate or push it out in my upload,
Hmm.
but since Windows 10, there's been an issue with quick sync right now, and the driver's going on, and for some reason, anytime I go 1080, it won't go past 30.
Oh damn.
It doesn't matter what the bit rate or anything is. As soon as I go down to the
Right.
7, I can do 60. I can do 120 if I wanted to.
Right.
But it doesn't want to push anything after 1080. So it's
Yeah.
where we're at. And I figure I looked at my own video the other night. And I was like, it's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched your one from last night. It
So,
looked good. Yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That game looks really fun too. What was it that you were playing? Game where you're like underwater, like fighting the sharks and shit.
Depth.
Depths.
Yeah,
Looks really good. I might need to check that out.
yeah. Underwater first-person shooter.
Yep.
Sharks. The best part about it is when you're a shark and you get somebody in your jaws and you have to wiggle the mouse really fast to tear them up. It's like the Wii remote waggle. It's like
That's awesome.
masturbate to destroy. I don't know. Probably said something about me.
That's great.
I
Yeah, I'm definitely
masturbate
gonna
because
check
I'm
that out.
sad, and I'm sad because I masturbate.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's talking. Yep. That Vaseline, y'all. I almost said gasoline. Yeah, they could throw some of that on Twitch. That'd be cool. But,
Yeah, and the thing is we had a saying when I was in the military: complacency kills.
mhm.
And Twitch is very complacent right now, so they've got one place to go right now unless they change their fucking attitude.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. I overall just don't like the way they treat the little guys. Basically, they make it impossible for us to do stuff on there. I mean, YouTube gives everybody the same opportunity.
Yeah, and we're
You can
talking
play on the
nice about
field.
YouTube now, but as soon as like
Yep.
Twitch goes away, nah,
Hmm.
they'll do the same shit. Trust me.
Probably, yeah.
Corporate America, they always do.
Yep. Yep. So we want Twitch to exist, but just like only take like maybe 20% of the market share. I think that'd be enough to make YouTube,
We want Twitch to beat
stay in line
AMD to
maybe.
Intel.
Right. Exactly. That's a good comparison. Yeah. That's something like that. Oh God, it's so true though. But
Yeah, did you see the GPU report? No,
yeah, on the how AMD released their own benchmarks.
no market share.
Oh, the market share report? No,
Yeah,
no, I haven't seen
eight.
that.
I think it was 18.6% for AMD.
Oh, damn!
Yeah,
I know the stock went down below $2 for sure.
yeah.
Not good. Not
It's
good.
kind of.
I'm kind of sad, man. I miss like the golden days of AMD, like with the Athlon X2. Like that thing was an absolute monster back in the day.
Well,
Like,
they're fucking up. I'm
yeah,
sorry. Like the cards are great. Like I'm
the
happy.
cards are great. Yeah,
I'm happy. My card has
yeah,
drivers at work. You know,
yeah,
for like right
yeah,
now. But like
yeah.
people have Furies and Fury X's. They got a card,
Hmm.
and it's like, well, I kind of have drivers. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah.
It will get the rest of it out to you in a couple months. It's like, no.
Isn't the Fury X like $700?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hearing all kinds of theories where people are like, "Oh, these cards are built for DirectX 12." That's a bunch of horse shit. A video card works the
Yeah.
same regardless.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
agree.
not entirely accurate, but you know what I mean by that.
Do you have Ark Survival Cell?
Yeah, I can't get the run right now.
They said there's going to be a DirectX 12 patch for that game. That's going to be one of the first ones, I think. One of the first bigger titles to get a DirectX 12 patch. They're saying 20% performance improvement.
Oh,
So
great.
we'll see how that goes.
As long as I can run it above 30, I'll be happy.
Right.
Yeah. It's like right now I have to turn the rendering resolution down so much, and it's like, oh, this is not worth it. Why did I spend money on this?
Did you try running it on your NVIDIA card?
It was on an NVIDIA card. I have not tried on AMD. Well, no,
Oh, okay.
I tried on the AMD once and it crashed, and I just said screw it. I didn't want to mess
Oh,
with it.
okay.
So
I don't blame you.
yeah,
Stuff's a headache. I'm ready to just spend money and like plug stuff in and have it work and not worry about it. That's another reason I want a 5820K. Because when I buy that thing, I'm not overclocking. I'm not overclocking any of my new hardware until it's not working for me anymore. Basically,
yeah.
I just hate fooling with that stuff. I really do.
Well, I kind of
But
the reason I kind of switched over is, well, you know this. I was actually in the middle of a switch, anyways. I was saving up money for. Ooh, is that a Porsche? Yes.
ooh,
Okay. Anyways, I'm happy. I got to see a Porsche.
cool.
Um, where was I going with this? I saw the Tide. So Kepler, it was cool while it lasted, but it was 192 CUDA cores per SMX and only so much
Mhm.
cache. That's not great for things like DX12, for instance. Where you're trying to,
Kepler was the 6 series, right?
yeah, 6 and 7.
Okay.
Um, so if you notice, like with Maxwell, what they did is they reduced the amount of CUDA cores. They actually upped the CUDA core output a little bit. I think it was 40% per core,
Mhm.
and added a hell of a lot more L2 cache. You go look at that structure, and what's it starting to look like? It's starting to look like GCN on the AMD side. And then AMD's got its problems where it can't do tessellization. So now you look at like Tonga and Hawaii, Grenada, they're adding more geometry units and they're fixing that problem. So now you're starting to get a point where they're getting in parity with each other. But anybody that's got like an older card, like it'll work. It's not going to work well, I don't think, but we'll see. So like that was the thing with like the 760. It was like, yeah, I kind of see it. This is not going to work out. Like the first thing it like really hinted towards that was like Witcher 3.
Yeah, yeah. I had equally bad performance on the 770. Yeah.
Yeah, so Kepler was like showing its age, and it kind of seemed like Nvidia does this with every card lineup. They're like, yeah, it's an older card,
Mhm.
half-ass driver.
Yep.
Like the driver's great while your card's still new on Nvidia compared to AMD, but after that, it's like, yeah,
Right. Yeah, with The Witcher 3, I tried running it at my ultra wide's native res. That's a no-go. I dropped it down to 1080p, which is only like 480 pixels less or something like that.
Mhm.
And I was barely able to keep it at 30 FPS locked with pretty much texture, everything turned down to low except a couple of things were on medium. And I was just like, nah, I can't. Nah,
Oh wow, I was
can't
getting
do this.
about
And, yeah.
35, 40 at high
Mhm.
settings on Witcher on the
Mhm.
760. I haven't tried it on this card yet.
Right. Well, I mean, I could get that. Like, I could set it on high and get like it'd go anywhere between like 55 would probably be the highest, but it would not stay there very long, and it'd dip down to like 20. You
Yeah.
know, it just wasn't smooth enough. So I locked it at 30, and it still wasn't great, honestly, for me anyway. But
Yeah.
that's my configuration though. So, but yeah, it's disappointing. I bought that game, really wanted to play it, and now it's just sitting in my closet, and I probably never will play it until I upgrade my CPU and my graphics card. So,
Yay.
yeah, won't even touch it. But
New equipment.
new equipment, woo! And that's coming soon too. I can't wait for that. I'm probably gonna get my CPU and processor next week, and then the rest of the stuff not long after that. So I'll buy that CPU and just have it sitting on my desk to remind me to get the other shit. So
That happened to me.
yep.
I got
Yep.
my i5 in August last year.
Hmm.
No, October. Sorry, I was way off. Beginning of October, and then I got a motherboard from SuperBiz, and then that board had an issue. It took them forever to RMA it and clear it up. I didn't get the new board, which I'm on a ROG board now, and I didn't get that board until January of this year,
Holy crap.
which is part of the reason why the YouTube channel didn't really start kicking up until I got the board. I was planning to like start like way back last year, but
Yeah. How many videos are you up to now?
100,
Holy shit.
yeah,
And that's in like a 7-8 month time frame, basically.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
That
and
is-
I have
yeah.
some other people working with me on the channel, so it's just not me. There's like video game battles up there, which is like Joe and whatnot.
Mhm.
Last video game battles we did had Steve from Mono Price on there. He does Master Minutes and whatnot.
I actually did watch
Yeah.
about 30 minutes or so of that.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny one. But yeah, yeah, just working hard, trying to get subscriptions and whatnot, get people to notice it, and hopefully it'll pay off. But
Yep.
yeah, it's like I'm in a
Very
situation now where I can pretty much do that for most of my full time. So trying to get like
That's good.
2 videos out a week typically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be doing more now that I'm streaming to YouTube, and I can actually have something go up every day if I count my streams. And I'm gonna try not to do that. You know, I don't want to just litter my YouTube channel with my game streams, but I definitely do want to do some more like product reviews and stuff like that, and stuff like what we're doing right now. I haven't even done a podcast since the last time we did, which was like 2 months ago almost, I think. I just don't do nearly enough of this stuff. Need to get back into it.
Yeah, it's
But,
it's fine. It's just us derping around, which is the best thing about it, you know, just sitting here chatting.
Oh yeah. So yeah, overall, I'm extremely happy with the YouTube gaming, and I hope it continues to grow in a positive way. And yeah, I kind of hope that for the people that are stuck on Twitch, that they might, be better towards them. But I don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sad because there's people who are partnered on there, and this is not counting everybody because there's partner people, but they're just kind of partnered. They're not like
Mhm.
stuck there. And you got people
Right.
like Miss Vixen, which she's a pretty good streamer, but I got a feeling she's so tangled with Twitch that if they don't get their shit together, essentially it's going to end up hurting her. Because she's not going to be able to jump on YouTube early, and then that can sink her channel and everything, and
Right.
that'd be frustrating to be in that situation for some of those people because they're not all bad. Like she's pretty good, like real life,
Yeah.
but not, and
I know a good bit of Twitch streamers that are actually really good people, and they're getting screwed. It sucks.
yeah. So
Or they will be getting screwed in the near future.
yeah.
But
So hopefully, like Twitch will get off their ass and start competing.
Yep.
EVGA
Yeah, buddy.
98. What the hell are they talking about?
What? ABJ 98. Oh yeah, that was it was Vikings card. He had 3 980s, I think. I think he just sold 2 of them, and got a new processor. I'd do the same thing, honestly.
I made a coaster out of it.
No, that guy.
Yeah. Make a
Wish
coaster
I
out
had
of a
graphics
motherboard.
card oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, any of you guys in chat have any questions for us? Go ahead and throw those in there. And, yeah. So what you doing later? You gonna play some Insurgency tonight?
Yeah, I'll play some Insurgency, derp around, whatnot. I was supposed to have a video up today, and then we've got these windstorms have been hellacious, and it's just like
Yeah.
this morning I was editing, and I got like half hour into editing, and I'm so psyched because it was like a short video. I was gonna have it edited, rendered, and up today, right?
Yep.
And almost get to the point where I'm like ready and done. And
Yep.
I'm not like one of these people. It's like constantly saving all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get in the habit of doing that. Power
Yeah.
goes out. And I'm
Oh.
like, God damn it. Power comes back on. Computer comes back on. I get 2 minutes in. I'm just signed in. Power goes out again.
Oh.
Happens a third time. I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna go take a shower,
Mm.
and I will do it tomorrow. It's not that important, but yeah, we've got rainstorms like crazy here in Washington right now, so it's gonna be. Yeah, that's something. By the way, your channel's Southern Fried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Southern.
No, that's all right though.
It's lies.
It's the Southern hospitality, man. You know how we do.
The cake is a lie.
And speaking of rain, we're gonna be getting some crazy weather soon. I got a hurricane heading towards Florida, so that'll be interesting weather for the next few days.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So your next machine, are you gonna make it as silent as possible, or are you gonna be all overclocking balls to the wall?
Oh, dude, fractal design all the way, man. I'm gonna get the Arc XL most likely, and I'm going to try to fill it with Venturi fans and get the fractal power supply also. They make like 1,000-watt power supply.
Yeah, the Newton.
Yeah.
Gary's got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably be going for that.
Yeah.
I have the 5820K. My goal is to get a 980 Ti as soon as I possibly can after that. And then as far as the RAM goes, I don't know what I'm going to do about the RAM. I'll probably just start with 16 gigs, but if I can get 32 gigs for a good enough price, I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm going to end up doing it anyway, but just because I'm a RAM slot filler. But
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, I build my machines all for silence. It's basically what I
Right.
do.
this will be my first silent one, so I'm excited about that.
What?
My machine's loud as shit.
And when I say I filled my RAM in another slot, I'm talking about something completely different. Because
Oh, really?
dirty old man.
Well,
Yeah,
oh.
but I've been really happy with it. It's freaked me out. I've had PCs my whole life, and they've just kept on getting quieter and quieter. I remember my first Pentium 1 sounded like a server room, like a U1 rack, because you turn it on, it was just like, and then like
Yep.
you would hear the hard drive. The hard drives are so loud back, and it was like,
Yeah.
like it's like you have like radiation for like
Mhm.
Chernobyl or something going on out there on a Geiger
Yep.
counter. And then and then I got the my second major gaming machine I did. We got to like the Athlon XP era, and it
Mhm.
was still kind of loud. You could still hear it a bit. Although graphics cards weren't as loud back then. They
Yeah.
were dead quiet.
Yeah, they didn't have fans on them for the most part, or if they
Yeah.
did, they were very small.
Yeah, they're little small shits.
Yeah.
And then next build is this one, which was in the Fractal case. It was still loud, like
Mhm.
especially that 760. I don't have anything good really to say about that 760's cooler. I know people love EVGA. I'm sorry. I felt like they took shortcuts with that thing. It was loud, especially overclocking it. When you'd overclock it, it sounded like a damn vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But the build was, for the most part, really, really quiet, quieter than I ever had. Now I'm to the point where it's got an SSD in there. I've got those fans in there, and the Define case. It freaks me the hell out because it's so damn quiet. It's no change in like ambient room noise.
Yeah.
Once the mechanical drive spins down after it's like shuts down after it's booted up, unless it's being used or whatever, you know. I watched the light go out, and I'm used to like on other computers when the light goes out, you hear like that pew, like noise, you know.
Right.
This is just like it's off. There's like no room change at all. It's just
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, computers are so stupid quiet now, and it blows me away. I've got that little ITX cooler in there, and you
Mhm.
would imagine it thinks hotter and louder. It's single fan. It's quieter than
Mhm.
the 760 was.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, man, is as much silence as I can possibly get out of it. Like, I want to be able to have my PC on my desk next to my Yeti and not have it pick it up.
Yeah.
And it's possible these days.
It
But-
blows my flipping mind. And just like the technology alone, like in fan design in the past couple years,
Mhm.
you would not think a case fan could rotate at like 300, 400 RPM and offer sufficient cooling to a case.
Right.
It can. It
Yep.
does it just as well as a fan running at 1200. It's
That's the
ridiculous.
high pressure fan, right?
That's both the
Or
airflow
is
and
it
the
the
high pressure in there. I've got
Yeah.
one of the high pressures on the CPU heatsink. I've got another one on the hard drive cage, and then I've just got two
Mhm.
airflow fans in there, front to back,
Right.
and it keeps it cool enough. It doesn't do anything or whatnot. So, yeah, man, I love modern computers. They're so nice.
They really are.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get on that silence game.
And it's like PlayStation 4 ain't got nothing on me now. It's like
Yep, that's right.
you just a loud, noisy, hot bitch.
That's it. Yep. Peasants. Oh God. Yep. That's oh man, my graphics card is so loud too. I got the Wind Force edition,
Yeah.
the 770. Oh my God, dude, it's so loud. Like
That
I
those
just.
ACX coolers, especially those first gen ones, man. When people said those
Mhm.
things were quiet, they were fucking lying.
Oh, they were straight line. Yep.
Those things are loud. I don't care what anybody says. Like I understand there's
Yep.
been louder in the past, but no,
Right.
no. Just because it's a
No,
little bit quieter doesn't make it automatically quiet.
yeah. No, I replaced it with a. I had a Radeon 6790 in my machine before I bought that, and the Radeon was quieter. It was way quieter, and it was kind of loud, but it was way quieter.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's like when I put that G-force in there, it was just as soon as I powered the thing on, it's like.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It's just
I've
leaf
just gotten used to it.
leaf blower.
Yep.
Just go out there with the graphics card,
Yep.
clean the lawn.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody's got any questions. They hate us.
Yeah. That's okay though. 'Cause, I don't know about you, but I will probably stream some Insurgency tonight. Don't hold me to that, guys. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure I might do that tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this up with the shameless plug section.
I've heard that
Yeah.
cooler. There's shimmy. I know what the hell you're talking about. That thing was
Okay.
stupid loud.
Oh, the 5.7. Yeah. Yeah. A friend of mine had one of those. Absolutely
Where did we
ridiculous.
start with potato peasants? Like, what
Oh,
is a
that was
potato,
Squad. Yeah, Squad started that trend.
potato
Look for it; it'll
peasants?
be trending now on Twitter.
No,
Console
I
potato
need a
peasants.
picture of like a PlayStation that's like in the shape of a potato. I don't know.
Yep. Yep. Oh God, the potatoes are real. Yep. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, anybody new in here, I think we have maybe a couple of new people in here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel a whole lot. I'll be streaming something pretty much every day. I might take a day off here and there, but mostly every day I'm streaming something, and only on YouTube now. So yeah, not it for me. What you got for him, Cell?
Yeah. So like I said, follow us at Final Save Point. You can follow me on Twitter at Cell Processing. If you're so inclined, you can find me on Twitch at
Mm-hmm.
Cell Processing. But like I said, I'm gonna be streaming the Final Save Point on YouTube, and it's just a matter of time before I completely give up on Twitch, unless they really pull a rabbit out of their ass.
Right.
So yeah, but other than that, guys, keep checking out. Comment, like, subscribe on our videos. It helps us out. If you dislike it, please say so. Helps out with the
Yep.
metrics. Let me figure out what you guys like, dislike, whatnot. Believe it or not, I can actually look at a video and see which parts you guys are like watching more and what parts you guys are watching less and stuff. So,
Yep.
um, yeah. And other than that, I guess I'll see you guys later.
All
Be
right.
out there, game.
Thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a good one.